So, homeless people are like dogs. We'll go to where the money is at, where the food is at. Alright, that's why I think I find myself still drawn to Tillamook. Because this has been the best place for food, for free food, for the food pantry, for cooked food. It's been the most relaxing place for just the low police like harassment. It's really been a welcoming place. I'm not saying this should be like a homeless destination, but if it did attract more homeless people, they could probably find work for them anyway, since there's a lot of farmland, and I understand that they're constantly looking for like farm hands. I mean, there are hundreds and hundreds of cows around here. This place is in a stark contrast to Aberdeen, Washington, which is just a wasteland surrounded by old logging areas. I don't recall having seen any logging trucks in the immediate area around the library, but in like Aberdeen or at almost any city I've been in Washington, except for the coast cities, there's been logging trucks around, and that's a different kind of work. It doesn't really involve. It involves particular skills. That farming's more open-ended, I think. But yeah, it's a big difference. I'll say that I didn't spend a lot of time in Aberdeen looking for the food pantries or where to find cooked food. It didn't really feel welcoming to go to those areas. But here it feels a lot more welcoming to go to the food pantries and then the free meal sites. But Aberdeen's 20,000 people, Tillamook's 5,000 people, so there's that difference. I'm trying to prepare myself to leave, although I'm kind of hesitant now that I got this Zeekly TV guy calling me a child molester or something, and saying that there's an APB out in the southern part of coastal Washington, Oregon. Apparently these cops are after me, but I think the cops know I'm in Tillamook, and they don't do anything because there's nothing to do. That guy is he's pretty crazy. You don't want to piss off the wrong people, I guess. But I'm trying to prepare for going just a little further south. I don't want to go too much further south, and I've been looking into Lincoln County, and they seem kind of similar to Tillamook, because I emailed them yesterday, and they for like information on food pantries and cooked food, and they emailed me a PDF pamphlet of what places I can go to for free meals, and there's quite a few. It's on the same level as Tillamook. So I'm thinking I'm a little more convinced that I can make it to Lincoln City and check it out. The library hours are just a slight bit shorter, but they're open on Sundays too, which Tillamook is not. So that's kind of an advantage. But yeah, it's the same setup as Tillamook. It looks like in Lincoln City, and that makes it more attractive. It's probably an hour drive, I think, because it's a half hour to Pacific City, and then it looked like another half hour to Lincoln City. That's a heck of a drive. That's about $12 in gas or so. But I wanna check it out and see the differences and similarities between the food pantries and whatnot. I'm just a little hesitant right now about going, just because I like having the internet in Tillamook and the relaxed environment here. But I get bored too. That's why I went to Pacific City to check that out. over the Martin Luther King weekends, just because I get bored, and you know, I don't want to be bored, because that's never fun.